Welcome back to the channel. If you guys like the content that we create, please give a like and subscribe. It will really help out this channel. Today guys, we're going to do the Simpsons Winter Wingding #1. The first story will be called Springfield's Letters to Santa. I'm doing this guys because it's the Christmas season. I just wanted to bring some Christmas joy to any of you. This one guys, I really loved it guys, and it's really simple. It's like what the title says guys, Springfield's Letters to Santa. Here we're in the North Pole. We see the elf looking for Santa. Santa's there in the workshop, kind of just looking at the new toys, how everything is going. The elf finds him and tells him that he needs to start reading the letters that he received. And he told him that he's read every single one, but the one that he's been kind of holding off on was the letters from Springfield. Because there's no good person in Springfield. And here, he starts reading some letters from Springfield, and the first one that he gets is from Bart Simpson, where Bart admittedly admits that he's on the naughty list and he doesn't see himself getting out anytime soon, so he'll try again next year. So Santa was like, good riddance, one less child to think of. Then he gets a letter from Lisa Simpson, where Lisa says that she's now like kind of like a Buddhist type of person, but of course she won't be, turning down any pony if he happens to have one. He doesn't, so he moves on to the next list. He gets a letter from the comic book guy, and he gets letters from Otto. He gets letters from the guy that makes the itchy and scratchy cartoons. He gets a fake letter from Ned Flanders where he figures out that it's Homer. He receives just letters upon letters from a lot of different characters from the Simpson world, and none of them are good. As you can see up here, you can see Santa getting frustrated and angry that there's no good people in Springfield, and he's about to give up on them until he receives one letter that changes his heart. But I won't reveal it, because there's a twist to it. So if you guys are interested, let's begin the story. Springfield's Letters to Santa.
Santa, where is that man? Every year it's the same thing. He'll do anything to delay reading those particular letters. Seen SC in the RD lab.
You are going to love this, big guy. No more messing around with those naughty kids. This robot Santa duplicate will hand out the beatings for you.
But I didn't beat any children. A lump of coal here and there, maybe.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good smite.
Get with the times, Pops. Today's kids are savage, unruly horde. They need discipline.
Well, maybe not for this Christmas, but I'll take some time and think it over. Like 1,000 years.
Oh, well, back to work on Kwanzaa bot.
There you are, Santa. You won't escape me again.
Oh, hello, Marlin. I guess today's the day, isn't it?
Hey, I'm afraid so, sir.
Well, there's no putting it off any longer. Sigh, except that one. You know, Marlin, a town like Springfield can be defined by simple boundaries like naughty or nice.
Yes, Santa. A bracer for your nog.
I'll need it. I see we're starting off at the top of the naughty list with a letter from Bart Simpson. This should be good for a bitter chuckle before I toss it in the no-way pile.
Dear Santa. Where to begin? The year has been fraught with follies and foibles, and still a week or two to go. I suppose if you've been keeping watch on me the last 12 months, you know I don't stand a snowball's chance in HE double hockey sticks of making the nice list.
For once, the devil child does not lie.
The cream corn incident alone will have gotten most kids banned for life.
I don't even want to know.
Darn right.
Rather than waste my time and yours with fruitless reading, I'm simply going to give myself up for lost and try to think about doing better next year. Your pal, Bart.
At least the little monster knows when he's licked. Here's a letter from his sister, lovely child.
Dear Santa, as you may have heard, I recently became a Buddhist, and while I thank you for 8 years of Malibu Stacy dolls and Lester Young CDs, I now prize gifts of spiritual enlightenment.
Bless you, honey. Thanks for making my sleigh a little lighter.
Of course, if you just happen to have already gotten me a pony, I'll take it.
Well, as coincidence, I would have it. I didn't. Let's hear from the next child.
In the case of the next rider, child refers to his sensibilities only.
Yes, the following items are to be delivered to me in pristine mint condition. Please include duplicates whenever possible.
Original 1978 Star Wars Patrol Dewback. Original 1979 18-inch alien figure. Original 1965 Honey Whistle. Do we still have any of those toys in the warehouse?
Haven't made them for years, SC.
An entire run of Buffy figures to be delivered by Buffy herself, Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Although, on the last, I will consider a substitution in the forms of Lucy Lawless, Linda Cara, or Halle Berry, as either Catwoman or Storm.
Don't, sir. It would just make your head hurt.
Now you know why I put off reading these letters to the last minute. Strangest town in the world.
Try this one.
Dear Superman, the swirls are back. They've got tiny spatulas. Help! Looks like Barney Gumble has fallen off the wagon. Let's re-enroll him in the 12-step program.
Yes, Santa. This is from the man who makes all those cartoon specials about you.
Oh yes, I see from the desk of Roger Myers Jr., Dear Mr. Claus. As a fellow sweatshop owner and profiteer. What?
We both know the value of low-paid, easily replaceable so-called talent. Webster's definition, not mine. That said, I would like to negotiate with you for the services of any of your elves, gnomes, brownies, or trolls, trained to work on an aggressively accelerated production schedule. Mine profits in the cartoon business are down this year, and I can't afford to pay your workers any money per se. However, I will be happy to provide, arguably, air quality animation for any of your upcoming holiday specials.
In exchange for said elves, gnomes, brownies? Hey, I wasn't finished.
Oh yes, you were, naughty pile.
Just once, I like to get a letter from anyone in that town who thinks about their fellow man.
Got you covered, big guy. This one's from Ned Flanders.
Dear Santa, at this best ideally time of the year, it is better to give than to receive.
Ah, good old Ned. At least he hasn't forgotten the true meaning of Christmas.
So I think you should give every diddly thing you would give diddly to me, to my best diddly friend, Homer Simpson, diddly, love, stupid Flanders.
This is from Homer Simpson. That does it. I'm going to go through each and every letter, and if they are all as greedy and self-serving as the others, I'm going to cross Springfield off by route forever.
Casp?
There has to be one sane, good-hearted person in this town.
Yo, big dude, I want a hot girlfriend who's down with my 72-hour Warhammer marathons.
Dear Santa, please bring me some firepower so I can get even with my bum ex-boyfriend and his Warhammer buddies.
I want you to leave the Easter eggs where I can find them. Wah, wah.
Although I have never written to you before, I understand you are very generous. Therefore, please deliver to me 8 tricycles, 8 teddy bears, 8 jolly jumpers, 8 car seats.
I want what Sherry's getting, only better. I want what Terry's getting, only better.
My own sleigh and reindeer for fast getaways.
My own sleigh and reindeer for fast getaways.
My own sleigh and reindeer for fast getaways. The return of the Boo Moose Party.
An assortment of chemical explosives and that new recording of Ruddy Gore I've been reading about in the gramophone.
A reason to live through the holidays, any reason I ain't picky.
Enough! I've made my decision. From this moment on, the town of Springfield is...
There's still one more letter left, SC.
Dear Santa, I doubt you still remember me or that strange Christmas you and me and Monty Burns shared back in 44.
I remember. I still have the lump from when Burns whacked me with a coconut.
It's funny, but I can't even remember enjoying a Christmas more than that time. I hope you get ready for your big flight.
Ho ho, it was unique, I'll give him that.
I'm an old man now, Santa. and I'm afraid I don't have many Christmases left. If I could have one last Christmas wish, it would be to assist you again in your mission to bring happiness to the world. Dagnabbit, forget the world. I'll settle for my own little town of Springfield. Abe Simpson.
Your letter touched my heart, old friend.
It did?
Ho ho! Of course, I was going to cut your town off my route, but your letter convinced me that there's still Christmas spirit here in Springfield. I'm going to grant your wish and let you play Santa to all the children of Springfield with this sack of toys.
Well, what do you know about that?
Merry Christmas, Santa Simpson. Ho ho ho!
Good night. Now, who the Sam Hill was that?
Mr. Simpson, what are you doing outside in the snow?
My grandson called and told me to wait out here. My family's picking me up. We're going to go caroling and sleigh riding and drink hot chocolate.
Nonsense. Get inside this instant.
Wow. Sucker. The end.